On today's episode of Big Timber Thumb, we're going to talk about pistol practices that you need to be aware of. But first, let's get a word from our sponsors. Today's sponsor, Hunt It Tactical. They make awesome tactical gear at an affordable price. And who's our other sponsor, Micah?
Second Dick Institute.
That's right, the Sonoran Desert Institute. Hey everybody, it's Nicholas Rogers with the Big Timber Lodge. And yeah, I do love me some Garand Thumb, especially with his boyish good looks and chemically enhanced muscles. But let's be honest, I definitely have a better beard. Anyways, the reason why you're here is because I want to teach you one thing that you need to be training when it comes to pistols. Now, this is for both tactical drills as well as a self-defense situation training. And what is that? Well, let's jump right into this. So recently I competed in the meritorious Veterans Cigar and Guns event outside Tampa, Florida, against around 90 other shooters. And a good handful of those were active duty military and even some special operations forces. Now, I actually came in second place when it came to the pistol competition overall, which I was very impressed by. But while I was there, I asked some of these soft operators to actually watch my shooting style and give me some tips. And the one tip that they all kind of gave me kind of blew my mind. Now, what was that? So I was shooting in what would be considered like a power stance with my feet, kind of set up like this, where my rear right foot was turned at like a 90-degree angle and my front foot was facing towards the target, and I felt that I could really anchor into my rear foot this way. Well, they explained to me that this is an improper way of training because if you're in a tactical event or a self-defense situation, typically it's going to be while you're walking either forwards or backwards, meaning your feet are typically going to be found in one of three positions. Side by side, evenly spaced, your left foot's going to be forward, or your right foot's going to be forward. So if you're actually training for a self-defense or a tactical event, you need to be training with your feet the way that you would walk. So yeah, that's pretty simple for a training video, but it makes sense. I've been shooting pistol now for over 30 years, and when these soft operators watched the way that I was shooting, they were impressed with my accuracy, but they said for a self-defense or a tactical event, I need to keep my feet facing in the direction that they would be found if I was either walking forwards or taking a step backwards, which is having my toes facing the target. Because you're not always going to be able to get into a power stance, which makes sense. So practice the way that you are going to engage with a self-defense or tactical event scenario. Now, not saying this is the ultimate, competition shooting stance where you have time to get into a nice power stance and it might help you be more accurate and get better grouping. But for self-defense, I would highly recommend taking these soft operators' advice and training this way. So until next time, peace.